Africa, hello Nigeria, hello the rest of the world. It is my mega joy to be on here this morning to express my concern about the continuous negligence of court orders by Buhari's administration. It is clear how the present administration in Nigeria, led by retired General Muhammad Buhari, is continuously neglecting court disorder. In fact, the administration is systematically and logically projecting itself to be a tyrant regime because the rule of law prevails over everything in every egalitarian society. The law is the fundamental principle and guideline for regulation of doctrine and conduct in every organized society, and nobody should be above the law. The recent and current consecutive disorder by the present administration in Nigeria is a great concern, and Nigerian youth in particular, they have remained silent, and I think this spell a doom in the future of Nigerian young generation. For how long are we going to allow these old, retired octogenarians to continue to mortgage our collective future in order to satisfy their unquenchable thirst and appetite for control of power? If we could recollect vividly, it is 3 months now since Sowore has been incarcerated just for exercising his franchise, just for exercising his fundamental right in a country of his birth. I believe there is nothing wrong for a true national to express his concern about the leadership of his or her country. Sowore expressed himself. He expressed his dissatisfaction concerning the trend of hardship which the present regime is directly or indirectly imposing on Nigeria. He expressed his concern on the current level of poverty in the country. He therefore solicits and urges the government to do the right thing. He called on Nigerian youth to organize a rally tagged Revolution Now. He never meant revolution by arms or by tumbling the government. Rather, he was clamoring, he was engineering the Nigerian youth to wake up and challenge the status quo. For this simple reason, the innocent man has been incarcerated for 3 months now. And Nigerians, most especially the youth, felt unconcerned. They felt unperturbed about this. It is really sad that a lot of Nigerians, the young ones, most especially the educated youths, they have been indoctrinated into colonial system of education. They are learned by words and alphabets, but their mind is completely uneducated. They are still ignorant of how the system should be organized. If not so, I expect Nigerian youth by now to have occupied the major streets, the major cities in Nigeria by demanding the immediate release of Omoyele Sowore. What Sowore is doing is not for his own personal and selfish or mediocre interest. Rather, it is for the collective interest of the entire nation, most especially the youths. Millions of Nigerian youths graduated from universities and polytechnics without job, and they don't see reason why they should support unanimously a man who is single-handedly demanding for their liberation from the oppressive jaw of Buhari. Nigerian youth should wake up. We cannot continue like this. For how long? I will just use this opportunity to express my view, because most of Nigerian youth today, they believe that once they've crossed the shore of Nigeria, everything becomes an El Dorado. It is not true. They should stop living on an illusion. They should stop chasing shadow. We in diaspora, if we should truly express our mind, I feel no reasonable African will make it a priority to come to Europe or America or any part of the Western world in order to escape poverty. The only place where you can live in totality of your human freedom and dignity is your country, is in your continent. As a friend of mine said, that there is no place for a black world, there is no place for a black man in the world. And this is completely true. Our natural habitat is Africa. It is only in Africa we can fully develop and attain our full potential if the government of the day do the right things. So I encourage Nigerian youth to stand by Sowore. We should not allow the innocent man to be wallowing in pain in the gallows. He deserves to be treated with respect and utmost appreciation. And the only way we can express this is for our youth to collectively stand up for what is right by demanding the immediate release of Omoyele Sowore. This is just my view. This is just my concern. And I believe every right-thinking Nigerians should know that